Evening all. Firstly, I'd like to say a bit of an apology for the quality of the film. I'm only on an old laptop and it's a bit fuzzy. This ain't no professional channel. It's just me talking a load of crap basically. But yeah, just going on to the England game last night, and I did watch it, and I must admit I'm one of them who don't really bother watching England that much anymore. I don't get that passionate about it, have to be honest. Obviously, when you get a big tournament like this, I watched the game all the way through yesterday, and it's been said time and again on Facebook and everyone else, we weren't up to scratch. It was slow, lethargic, no passion there. It's almost like we let the Scots come in and get the draw. There was no urgency. And my question is, are you a club or country man? You know, all comments are welcome. I'm always a club man. I've always been a QPR man. I support my team. And when it comes to England, of course I want us to do well. But I've never been that kind of passionate man, as I've already said. But I must admit yesterday as well, watching Lyndon Dykes, who's our own player, you know, who's around next season as well. He had a great game. He didn't have to do a lot really, but I suppose he was the hidden man. He held it all up there for Scotland, had a couple of chances. Quite proud to see him do well, and hopefully that'll get him in good stead for next season, partnering Charlie up front. And we go on to better things next season as we did last season. Got a lot to build on. Still waiting on the Johansson situation from Fulham. Landed Dazelle, and yeah, he should be a good player. Hopefully, I think Warburton will know what he's doing with him. He just seems to be getting the best out of players at the moment, which is a good thing. So yeah, England Scotland. Yeah, I've only ever been to one England Scotland game, and that was in, I don't know, was it 87 or 88 when it was the Rouse Cup, and it was the last game at Wembley before it all got banned, England Scotland, funny enough. And I went up there with about 15 of us. There was a few Chelsea mates of mine, a few other lads, and we actually had tickets in the main Scotland end. That was nuts, man. And we actually went up there, and it turned out there was about 40 of us who went up the back. It was all on the news that evening when it was kicking off down the front of the Scotland end. I think everyone's seen the footage, but we was up the back, and at the beginning of the game when the old national anthem was going on with a couple of idiots who were, let's say, far right, shall we say. I was never really into that sort of thing at all, but they were giving it all the Nazi bollocks, salutes and all that, which I weren't into. But the funny thing was that day, around about that era, 88, 89, a lot of people started wearing the old checkered shirts. Remember them kind of thick checkered shirts? Anyway, the jocks knew who we were straight away, and it was all how we didn't get fucking smashed. I don't know, because we had pretty much surrounded by the whole end, and there was, like I say, only 30 or 40 of us. But a few Scots come running down in sweaties, and they go, and they see me in this checked shirt, right, and they're going, "Yeah, fucking lumberjack or a jock." So me being back then, I was what, 20, 21 years old, and I was always just nuts and pissed. I was off my nut pissed and just wanted a row. I'm like, yeah, we're fine. It was kicking off, man, and we held our own, and somehow we got out of there all right and alive. Somehow, and we did all right. But I always remember that fella going, "Yes, a lumberjack or a fucking jock." Funny as fuck, but crazy days. And that was the only sort of England Scotland game I ever went to. I don't think I've ever been to one other England game, and that was England versus, oh, who was it, Hungary or something, which I remember Trevor Morley or someone like that playing for bloody England at Wembley, the old Wembley with the Twin Towers. But yeah, so I don't know, it was England Scotland, big game. Shame we didn't perform yesterday. Scotland come, done a job, pressed us. We couldn't just couldn't get through them really, could we? We had no ideas, no nothing. I believe we're going to go and beat our next game. We will qualify for the next stage. So I think everyone's panicking a little bit there. But it would have been nice to get one over the old enemy, wouldn't it? But yeah, so club or country, lads? What are you saying? Yesterday, you know, I had a little soft spot for Lyndon Dykes. Obviously, I'd have been gutted if Scotland had won 1-0 and he got the winner. But there'd have been part of me, a little iota of me that would have been, well, at least he got scored by a QPR player, that type of thing. So anyway, yeah, I hope all you lads out there enjoyed my book, Shenanigans. If you watch this, subscribe to the channel. I'll try and do a few more videos. I'm just rambling on because I'm bored, really. As I say, I'm stuck in the mountains and Ireland. Not a lot going on. So doing this channel just kind of my way of keeping in the loop and saying hello, lads. Hopefully, I'll get over to London, to the bush next season for a game or something. Anyway, yeah. So my question is, club or country, lads? What are you saying?